Simone here with White Diamond Services LLC, and in today's video we are going to be installing, are you ready for it? An exterior door frame. Well, we're kind of going to fix it up, right? A portion of it is missing, so we're going to replace that damaged portion. We're also going to be repairing the actual door jamb, and we're going to be installing a new storm door. So guys, if you are ready, let's do this. Hey stranger.
Hi.
What's up?
Good. We're gonna make this right now, okay? We're gonna be making this. You ready? Come on. Let me show you what we're about.
So guys, here we just purchased the door and supplies from Home Depot. So we are just going to be getting those out of the truck, as well as getting the power tools out so that we can set everything up in the parking lot and get our day going. Now the homeowner does not have any space inside the house, so we had to take the parking lot for our workstation. And guys, this is the door that we're going to be working on. Like I told you before, we are going to be installing the missing door trim and also put on the storm door. And as you can see, we are still setting up in the parking lot. We're trying to get the table saw out and the saw that we used to cut the trims, the legs, just pretty much getting everything set up, because like I said, the parking lot is our workstation. So we have a wide open space, and guess what? It's really cold this morning, okay? So we are out there freezing our butts off, but guess what? We've got work to do, and we've got to do it. Cars are passing, people are watching, you know, all kind of stuff going on, guys. Very, very exciting morning. And so it appears we are done finished with the setting up of the equipment, so we are going to start cutting. And here we're just going to make sure that the piece that we just cut is the right fit for the door jamb. And it appears that we did do a good job, so we are just getting that piece installed. And now we're also measuring the outside portion of the door, because we do have to install that missing trim. And there is a story behind this guy. Pretty much the homeowner said that some kind of tree or something fell on the house, which is right at the front door. So what that did was to knock the storm door down, pushed in the front door. So we pretty much just have to install the whole thing over. So that's why we're there this morning. She pretty much had a plywood for her front door before we got there. So we're just going to get her back up and running. And this piece of wood is what we're going to be cutting to replace that exterior trim that is missing. And guys, in our field of work, they do have a saying, measure twice, cut once. You got it? Measure twice, cut once. Because if you mess up and you don't have enough wood, then you're going to have to leave the job site, go to the store, waste time to pick out something else, and come back to the job site. Makes no sense. So the rule is measure twice, cut once. And after measuring, guys, you're going to need your pencils so that you can mark the area that you will need to cut, because everything needs to be precise, okay?
2 inches. Watch yourself there. You're gonna cut it right, yeah? Ready? Yeah. Let me see.
And now we've switched over to using the table saw because we do need to take off a little piece of the side from off the trim so that it can fit snug into the space. Now guys, this is a very dangerous tool to use, okay? It does not have much of any protection, so you could lose a hand, you could lose a finger. So guys, whenever you're using this kind of equipment, you have to be really careful. You have to be safe. So here we are just gluing and caulking and drilling and putting everything we need for the pieces together so that once we pick it up, all we have to do is just install that exterior trim over the door, and then we're going to be one step closer to being finished.
Remember we cut?
Yeah, pull it one more. Yeah.
Now we did measure again and realized that we did need to take a little piece more off the side, so that's what we're doing right now. And then we are going to proceed to get this exterior trim up on the wall. Guys, as you can hear, it is really windy today. You can actually hear it and you can see the tree blowing a little bit in the wind. But yeah, we are just installing the door trim, and then the piece that we had just cut, we are now going to be installing that piece. And as you can see, it fit nice and snug, so the cutting was right on point. We just need to secure it, get a little caulking put on it, and then move on to the next round. Now after installing that exterior trim, we saw that there was a little gap, so here we are filling that little gap with the trim, and then everything will be nice and neat and, as you call it, perfecto. Yes, we do like to make our work perfect. Or what's the term? We like to perfect our work. How many different ways can you say this? You get the idea, right? There you go. And now we're applying the caulk so we could get everything nice and sealed. And we have actually started to install the front door so that we can get that on. And then from there, we're going to proceed to install the actual storm door that we were hired to put on. Here we're just getting the screws in. And look at the beautiful, beautiful job that we just did. We just need to get that bad boy painted. And guys, you're gonna love the final finished product. So guys, I don't know about you, but what I'm looking at looks really, really good to me. Okay, so I'm loving it. And here we just took the storm door out the back of the truck. We have installed it, and now we are working on getting the trims attached to the storm door, and then we do have to cut the hole inside the door so that we can actually attach the door lock. So that will be the next thing that we are working on. Really? Really? Trying to knock me down. Now guys, when doing this kind of work, you have to make sure you have your tools ready. You're definitely going to need a drill. You're going to need a bit. And you have to make sure that you have the right size, because depending on the lock itself that you're using, it might require a specific tip So just make sure you
I-
have the tools that are
camera
right
again.
for the job at hand. What you gotta say? Say
Nothing to say, man.
Say something.
You just been in my way all day.
So guys, look at the final product. Our job is done. We've installed the exterior trim, we've installed the front door, we've installed the storm door, and also put on the lock. So the only thing left is to paint that trim and it will be 100% complete. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. We appreciate you so much. Hit that like button, leave us a comment, and thank you.